the individual relationships and histories of the people that we love are so important that I would love to hear a little bit about why your dad was so special to you.
When I was probably 14 years old at the ski academy where I went, Burke Mountain Academy, we were, I don't know, I guess it was parents' weekend or there's some reason, it's a boarding school, so my parents weren't always there. But at this period of time, they were there. We had a soccer game or some kind of a school, like kind of a competition out in the fields right behind the school. And one of the girls got injured. She broke her arm. And my dad sort of like made his way in, and she was probably, I don't know, 9, honestly, at the time, and terrified and in pain. He looked at her and he said, well, the good news is we don't have to amputate it. My dad, he was a total problem solver. He's rational, but also with the kind of the perfect amount of emotion, and so caring and so loving, and it's such a guiding light in my life. It is interesting how grief does work and how alone you feel when you lose someone like that. And I mean, I think the only reason I didn't feel completely alone was because it was so public and I had so many people reaching out that I, when I would kind of hole up in my room and think about how I felt like I was the only person experiencing this. And, you go down this rabbit hole kind of feeling sorry for yourself. And what I found was that it was actually maybe even a little bit addictive to feel alone like that. Like I'd rather feel angry about that than the actual pain of the loss. Seeing people who were experiencing something similar or who had, communicating with them, sometimes it would sort of snap me back to reality. And I was just like, I can't completely isolate in this because it's just not true. I'm not the only one. And I still have phases, but I can finally talk and tell those stories, like about how he helped the little girl in the field, and I can see how people appreciate it.